So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, it's Iniesta! It's bounced back off the post. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player I'd rather not have come up against, Peter, because he's got real tenacity, he's strong, he's quick, and he can go either side. And as a fullback, that just makes you keep guessing as to what he's going to do next.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Xavi Alonso. And it's Jordi Alba. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Raul. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Bruyne. That's Tielemans. Pedri. De Bruyne defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Meunier. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
De Bruyne. Doku, he is onto this. And it's De Bruyne. Tielemans! Oh, cracking at him.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
No goals as yet. Pedri. And here's Nagahawa. Goes for a shot! Oh, Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's Nagahawa. Tielemans. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a goal kick. Onana. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Tielemans. It's going wide left. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Trossard. Opts for safety. Here's Onana. Over to the right flank. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, what has happened here? De Bruyne. Trossard. And it's De Bruyne. Tielemans. Oh, good spread. Trossard has it in a wide position. Jordi Alba does really well to win the ball there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pedri. And here's it's Raul! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter. And while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Spain shoots! Off the post! And it's Jordi Alba. And that looks a decent ball. That's put play to the danger. Showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tielemans pinches it off him.
Un minuto de descuento.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great defending, strong and determined. The referee has blown for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So,
Recordamos a nuestros
the manager has
espectadores
to resist
que la tienda
change
oficial del
at this
estadio
stage.
está abierta entre semanas y en
Spain
días de
are
partido.
heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. The action resumes. Castagna. Doku. Yomo. To Ketelada. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Meunier. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedro Porro has the space to scheme. Also. And here's Agahoa.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. The muscular approach does pay off here. Tielemans really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Trossard, De Bruyne, now Trossard. Now it's to Ketelada, shifted it to the flank. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. De Bruyne plays it through. Doku with acres of space out wide. No. He's seen through all of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedri. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's playing it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And it's Iniesta. Good stop. They're going to be quick to recover this. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Spain with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. Backward here. Can he finish? And that has been cleared. And he's managed to get rid. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Trossard. De Bruyne. Just about up to 75 minutes. Stood up well to him there. It's a searching pass. Played through for him. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, it's a loose ball. De Ketelada. Now it's De Bruyne. Alonso. Now, what about a counter-attack?
just when they
Marcó
thought they may
en el
leave
minuto
it, they
79
end up shipping a goal
el
to the
dorsal
other.
8.
And it's all due to wonderful
Iniesta.
counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
Iniesta.
There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Iniesta. Cambio de jugadores.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Belgium really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And it's Pedri. Iniesta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence.
It's Iniesta! And that's a tiny finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Raul. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Habrá
Iniesta.
2 minutos de descuento.
Can he get on the end of this? Iniesta! It's hit the net! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Messi gets into a good position. Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. They can counter here. He's had it taken off him. Neymar. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good spread. And it's Otto. Tries one from range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Busquets receives it in a good position here. sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer. Jordi Alba touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Still goalless. Now it's Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Schlotterbeck has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Let's make the shot! That's a good ball out wide. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him. We have. And he's had it nicked away. Haaland. Now it's Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot,
But with something up their sleeve.
yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's a sharp pass. Shot could be on. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a lovely, neat pass. That's a throw. Space for him to turn and look. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's having a shot! Messi. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Nice bit of skill and he's away. And here's Shevchenko. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Messi. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Shevchenko!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Now it's Cruyff. That's destined for the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Beckenbauer. He's on it. Can he get away? Haaland.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. And Shevchenko! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. The second half is up and running. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Passes short and sharp. Oh, super ball! Now, can he find a finish? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Schlotterbeck. And it's Otto. And this is Messi. Real chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And Shevchenko! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, well hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's been intercepted. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Right, Shevchenko. Now it's Haaland. And here's Shevchenko. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Beckenbauer. Can he get it through? Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for options for movement. Andrick did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Smartly reclaimed. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Who saw this coming? Madrid are hurt by just about the final punch. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Jordi Alba clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Messi with the short one. Messi. Not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he can clear it away. And here's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Neymar picks it up out wide. Oh, he's played it in low. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona have their lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Busquets.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And here's Cruyff. Neymar, nicely spread. And it's Messi. Here's Haaland, in with the challenge. And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum then. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overload.
Goes for a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, what has happened here? The cut back, brilliantly cut out. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
He was a bit of a character.
He was.
Messi, and here's Cruyff. This is Neymar. It's Neymar! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
River Plate are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Keeper has taken decisive action. Good ball. And that's a throw.
Since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pulisic. And here's Neymar. He's found a way through.
He could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cruyff. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This is Messi, and Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
It's a pretty loose pass. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been a great watch. And here's Mbappe. Messi. It's Marcelo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. River Plate are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Goes over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Mbappe. Pulisic. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Rodri. Antonetti. And here's Zielinski. Mbappe. And that's been one straight back. Decent chance! Goal! River Plate! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
River Plate have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And they've got rid. River Plate have it back and can go again. Here's one whose deliveries we all know about. Busquets. This is a promising build-up. Deftly away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Filippo Inzaghi, and he welcomes it in. Well time, excellent interception. Beckenbauer. Messi. Madrid do have a chance to counter
Se
here.
agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. Messi. Beckenbauer. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Aquí están los futbolistas.
It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi. Beckenbauer. And here's Messi. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Zielinski.
And he was there to get a vital touch. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. River Plate appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Busquets ploughing through the middle. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And Messi! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
It is compellingness, utterly compelling.
I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Chance for Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer tries a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Beckenbauer might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
And this is Cruyff, looking to play him in. Albert Ferrer. Now Pulisic, stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 5.
River Plate can
Entrará
now
al campo
introduce the first of
número
their
13.
substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well played. De Ligt. And he has been fouled there. Mbappe. Zanetti.
River Plate really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's lost his man here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Filippo Inzaghi. And it's Neymar. Nice sequence of passes, this. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Still anyone's game, this. One moment could decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Madrid can make their change now with
Se va
a
a
break in
realizar
play.
un cambio.
Gerrard coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Pinches it off him.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate.
He's having it! That's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, what about a counter-attack? Jordi Alba. And it's Jordi Alba. Eto. And here's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
It's an imaginative pass. Strong challenge there. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for options for movement. That is as much time as there will be. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So, what is it today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Looking for a run-up. There's the shot! Pirlo. It's a smartly directed ball. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Messi. Pirlo. Beckenbauer. That was nowhere near his best.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Count. Played out wide. Jordi Alba. And he's had it nicked away. Jordi Alba is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Count. And here's Count. There's good progress on the left. Count. Jordi Alba. Beckenbauer. That looks a goal for a shot! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pacho. And it's Neymar. That's going right the way across. That's a throw. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Where it came from. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Saka looking to receive it in space. They could break here. Here's the team's great visionary. Now it's Count. Knocks it into space.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Beckenbauer has set up one goal so far. Now it's Messi. Otto. Some really good ball movement. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shapes to shoot!
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Saka venturing down the left. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team totals will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Madrid sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Gets us going once more. And it's Neymar. Busquets. It's an imaginative pass. Serginho. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Yamal. Jordi Alba gets a foot in here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Fluminense clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Saka. And it's Rudiger, distributed tidily. And Jamal, Serginho, and it's Alexander-Arnold. That's going wide left. Pirlo with the foul. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, some astute defending there. Madrid are 2 up early in the second half. He is through here. Looking to play him in. Cruyff. Pirlo. Oh, this is a great position. Well read. And the danger is averted. Rudiger. Jamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Jamal. He's got away. He's found a way past. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo. Searching pass he's played there. Pirlo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And here's Couch. Now it's Messi. Out towards the flank. Out of play for a throw. Over to the right flank. Jamal in with the challenge. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Neymar, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's not gone well. There's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ruben Neves. Now Neymar. Shifted it to the flank.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pirlo. Busquets. Couch going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Messi. Schlotterbeck. Vicious ball here. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Yes! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
¡Gol!
That is
Marcó
glorious.
en el
As if
minuto
he picked it
78
up and put it there
el dorsal
himself.
18.
It was a real beauty.
Se va a destacar el campo de jugadores.
He took his time and he put it where very few can.
Clinical, just clinical.
Se va a
What a
producir un
game
cambio
this
de
is turning out
jugadores.
to be for him.
El dorsal
Talk
10.
about being on top of the
Messi.
game.
El
Everything
dorsal
seems to be
15.
coming off for him.
Pirlo. Serán sustituidos por
3-0
el
and
dorsal
things are
13.
starting to look
El dorsal
awfully
22.
cosy. You
Gerard.
won't be happy with that one. Cruyff is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Now it's Figo. Looking for options for movement. It's that's a tiny finish. Just cruising. They are cruising. That is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Gerard. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Aimed beyond the defence. Not a simple one for the keeper. Hugo is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pacho. It's a good ball out wide. Messi. And they win it back again. And it's Ribery. Busquets. And that will be the final act. Madrid just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Cruyff collecting the match ball, and it is his. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
And here's Neymar. Busquets. He's having a pop! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Sergio Busquets really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Jordi Alba. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Madrid very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Busquets. And it's Messi. Footwork, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that's gone behind for a goal kick. Martinez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Neymar, great vision. That's an excellent interception. Jordi Alba. Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Busquets. Odo. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nicely intercepted. De Ligt is very much of the non-Scholtas school of defending. Beckenbauer. And here's Cruyff. Beckenbauer takes a shot! That's a shot finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They're starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Sufal. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Looking for a runner. That pass isn't the best. It's a looking ball, that. Odo. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. They're very much in their sails. Beckenbauer. Looking for a run. Shoots! Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
McGinn. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Edmilson. Martinez. Bruno Guimaraes. To McGinn.
Habrá un minuto
Nice
de
bit of
descuento.
trickery. McGinn! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Neymar. And the referee has blown for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So off we go again. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Neymar. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now the cross. Jordi Alba deals with that comfortably. It's real chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Corinthians really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Baturina is short. Madrid has the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cruyff. It's beyond the defence. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Beckenbauer. More and more pressure on the ball here. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. De Ligt. Neymar in with the challenge. Knocks it into space. And this is Cruyff. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. Martinez. Madrid with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance. Corinthians can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Odo. Van Dijk. Beckenbauer gets on his bike and on the move. And this is Messi. Cruyff. Oh, he's bustling through here. Is that Cruyff?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Spread out to the left. The most accurate pass. Busquets. Beckenbauer. Schlotterbeck. Neymar. Spread it left. Lemaitre promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Baturina. Neymar does well to get it back. Neymar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi is onto this. Martinez. Sufal. Martinez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckenbauer. Now it's Cruyff. It's Jordi Alba. Showing good feet. This looks promising. Lisandro Martinez is there, and he can get that clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely weighted ball, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Barcola. Barcola's cross. And that has been cleared. He's going to be disappointed with that. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's onto this. Edmilson. Now Barcola. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly...